Namaste. Welcome everyone. My name is Kristyn Rose and thank you so much for choosing to be here today. In this short video, I'm going to be guiding you through a yoga asana clinic, a posture clinic for Malasana Yogi squat. This is a really wonderful posture for opening up the hips, for diving into that deep external rotation. It also helps to stretch out the ankles, the pelvic floor, the muscles around the groin, simultaneously while building strength, toning the legs, the glutes, and the abdominal core. Please be mindful if there are any existing contraindications. If you are suffering from a history of knee injuries, anything to do with the hips or the low back, just be mindful, listen to your body. Your body will tell you what's best. With the use of a blanket, as well as one block today, I'm going to offer room for variations or modifications. You might reach for a pillow, a cushion, but just know that there's lots of options here for you today. You might even come up nice and close to a wall, listening to your body and just finding what opportunities feel best for you here. This is really a step-by-step guide to help you safely get in and out of Malasana Yogi squat. So when you're ready, let's get started. We'll begin by coming to a standing position momentarily. You might face the top of your mat, take your hands to your hips, micro bend your knees, hinge at the hips, and come all the way forward into a forward fold, Uttanasana. You might just take a moment here to shake the head yes or no, to sway a little bit from side to side. You can even take your hands to opposite elbows as you start to deepen into that stretch in the back of the hamstrings, the calves. You might take a few deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, take your finger pads just in front of your feet here. Micro bend your knees as much as you need to find support. And then start to heel toe your feet wider than your hips. Turn your toes out, your heels in just a bit, but you want to keep your feet as parallel as you can. And then when you're ready, bend your knees deeply. Listen to the knees, maintain strength on the way down. Nice and slow. Bring your sits bones down towards the earth and lift the chest and the gaze up. Now the intention here is to ground into the heels. So you might enjoy just rocking it out, swaying a little bit from side to side, letting go of any tension in the hips before settling in. You might even need to shorten or lengthen your stance. That's okay. But when you're ready, bring all of your weight into your heels so you're grounding into the heels here. If you'd like a little bit more support, you can always take this nice folded blanket underneath the heels, just to help support the heels here. A little bit more lift. And then from there, bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer mudra, and take your thumbs towards the center of your chest, your sternum, and then press your thighs more open. Simultaneously begin to lift your heart up towards your thumbs. Let the tip of your tailbone draw down as the crown of your head reaches up. So as you lift your heart forward and up, there's this lengthening through the spine. Allow the hips to fall heavy. Just begin to deepen into the breath here. Now, please know if this feels like too much for the knees, a nice option is to instead keep this pose active. For instance, maybe you only come down halfway, take your hands to your heart and find an active variation of Malasana. Or you can take a yoga block and just take the block underneath your sits bones. Keep in mind the blocks have 3 different heights that you can utilize. And so as you're bending the knees deeply, you can always take the support of a prop underneath your seat. You might even feel called to explore a gentle twist. For example, you could ground into your right hand, take your left hand to your left knee and maybe twist over to the left, peel the left shoulder back. And if you're exploring a twist on one side, I do invite you to explore a twist on the other side. To find balance along your midline. You are more than welcome to keep your hands in front of you for more support here. Wherever you are, take a few more deep breaths. You might even lean up against a wall. That's a really nice opportunity as well. When you're ready to come out, take your hands in front of you, shift your weight into the balls of your feet, lift your heels, and then send your sits bones high to the sky. Heel toe your feet towards one another. Bend the knees a lot. You might come down to a little squat or any other posture that feels good in recovery. And that's all for today. I really hope you enjoyed this exploration of Malasana, Yogi squat. I hope you found a variation that feels really supportive for you and your body. I love using props within my yoga asana practice. I find that really supportive for me, and I hope that it feels supportive for you as well. If you are here from the 200-hour Embodied Wisdom Yoga Teacher Training, please leave this video a like and a comment so we know that you are here following along. As well, if you feel called to attend a yoga teacher training, please know this is an online platform that has brought together like-minded beings and students from around the world. And it's such a beautiful and supportive community to be a part of. We hop onto live calls and live sadhana practices, yoga asana clinics, pranayama clinics. There's just really so much wisdom here. And we would love to connect with you. As well, if you enjoyed this video and you would like to continue learning alongside me, you might subscribe and stay notified when new content comes out each and every week. I'd like to thank you again for being here, because without you, I would not be where I am. We'll see you in the next video.